If your wrist hurts, the location of the pain may tell us more than you think. Pain on the thumb side, the pinky side, the top side, or the palm side each can point to different issues. Let's take a look at the most common wrist point locations and what they mean. If you have pain on the thumb side of the wrist, one common cause is de Quervain's tenosynovitis. It tends to hurt near the base of the thumb and along the thumb side of the wrist with activities like opening jars, lifting a child, texting, gripping objects, or turning keys. The best way to test this is to tuck your thumb into your fist and gently bend your wrist towards your pinky. This is called the Finkelstein test. If this reproduces your pain, it may be related. If your symptoms sound like this, start with my wrist mobility video below and see if those movements help reduce your symptoms. If you get pain in the fleshy part at the base of the thumb, common causes include thumb arthritis, overuse, or irritation of the muscles and tendons around the thumb. It tends to hurt with activities like opening jars, turning keys, pinching, gripping objects, using scissors, or holding a phone. The best way to test it is to pinch your thumb and index finger together. Also, try opening a jar, twisting a lid, or squeezing an object. If this reproduces your symptoms at the base of the thumb, the muscles, joints, or tendons in that area may be contributing to your pain. If you get pain on the pinky side of the wrist, this is commonly associated with irritation of the TFCC, or triangular fibrocartilage complex. It tends to hurt along the little finger side of the wrist with activities like push-ups, golf, tennis, twisting a doorknob, or opening tight lids. The best way to test it is to place weight through the hand on a table or armrest and see if the loading causes discomfort on the pinky side. Start with my wrist mobility video and then progress to my handle pressure again video. If you get pain at the top of your wrist, this is usually related to wrist extension overload or dorsal wrist impingement. It tends to hurt on the back of the wrist with activities like push-ups, planks, bench press, getting up from the floor to use your hands. The best way to test it is to place your hands together in a prayer stretch. If bending the wrist backwards reproduces your symptoms, extension overload may be contributing. If your wrist pain is on the top of the wrist, especially during push-ups or planks, watch my Restore Wrist Mobility video below first. Once wrist mobility improves, continue with my Rebuild Wrist Strength video. If you get pain on the palm side of the wrist, this is commonly related to flexor tendon irritation, carpal tunnel syndrome, or overuse of the wrist flexor muscles. It tends to hurt on the front of the wrist with activities like typing, gripping, carrying groceries, using tools, or repetitive hand work. The best way to test it is to bend your wrist downward and compare symptoms side to side. Remember, pain location doesn't always tell us the entire story, but it gives us good clues on where to start to make you feeling better. Comment below and let me know where your wrist hurts. Is it the thumb side, the pinky side, the top, or the palm side? And if you like my free wrist pain reset, grab it in the description below.